Now on the tee, from West Palm Beach, Florida, the 2018 PGA champion, Brooks Koepka.
And Billy, the statement he made yesterday off this first tee really set the tone for the rest of this day. He drove it to within 55 yards of the green, made the easiest of birdies, and it was just a continuation of day one.
Yeah, you see the collection of trees down there on the right, and just look where he's aimed right now, Luke, and he's going to take it directly over those trees. That may be a little too far right, but if it's past the trees, Ricky Fowler was there, there's an opening. And yesterday, trying to take it in just a little bit lower, but this whole location in the back of the green, I would assume he's going to do the same exact thing. And this putt right here, this one is the one that right-handed players, tour players, this is the one they love. You feed it into the line, a little right to lefter, up the hill.
And only 6.5 feet.
But the game is just so solid right now.
He said to his caddy, Rick, let's take a look at Top Tracer, presented by Michelob Ultra.
Gorgeous swing on this bunkerless par 4 here. Just a position hole, trying to get it set up for that back left hole location today.
To your point there about the shifting breezes here, now slightly helping and quartering out of the left. That Top Trace was a little misfire, but the shot wasn't. Right under the hole, and he's got yet another birdie opportunity. Now Koepka, who missed a putt just a foot longer back at the first, has this to extend his lead to 8. Straight in the heart, no doubt of that one. And he'll stride to the third now at 13 under and 8 clear.
Perfect balance.
That's too bad.
Koepka has this to be 2 under through 3.
Even though Koepka's the one that has hit the shots closest to the hole and has had the best opportunities, Jordan at even par, he looks comfortable.
Yeah. Made a couple of nice putts around 6 feet of length. Koepka, though, comfortably 1 under through 3.
That's got to get right. It's got to get a little right.
They got a good bounce.
Right in the step cut.
Just an 8 iron for Brooks Koepka.
If it's any more than an 8 iron, I'll be shocked. Because where the hole is located, you can maybe go a little to the right and maybe a little long that way, and then it becomes a very simple pitch. But with this, yeah, just launch it straight up in the air. Comes up a little short. That ball's going to wind up in the bunker. I thought, if anything, he'd play a little long and to the right because it is such an easy chip shot, pitch shot.
Handled that nicely, though.
Yeah.
And again, he'll have the advantage. The short of the 2 birdie putts.
Should not be a lot in this putt. That's the second edge he's caught.
So he missed a putt. Just on 6 feet at the first. Hole one from 5 feet into the next. Missed a 16-footer and 11-footer. So through 4 holes, he's made just the 1 birdie, but had 4 legitimate opportunities.
Pretty strong helping breeze right here. 11, 12 mile per hour.
My goodness.
Well, he holds the finish so long, and I would have to say that's a look of admiration.
Now 142 yards for Brooks Koepka.
And see,
Yet another short club.
this is the decision making. Look how he's ready to play.
Throws a gap wedge right at it. He's playing darts. Everyone else is playing golf.
That's the biggest difference I see, is that you can have a discussion, but once it's his turn to play, everything becomes reactionary. I see it. I've got my yardage. I execute.
That was a gap wedge.
I don't know if I've ever hit any less than 5-iron into that green myself, but
Are we really going to catch Brooks Koepka the way that he's playing? They understand that they're not. But to be paired alongside Koepka and watch him do this to this golf course through 5 holes, 2 under through 5 now. That's his 16th birdie. He's going with driver again today.
He finished tied 70th here at Bethpage Black in the Barclays in 2016. He made 18 birdies that week, so a whole bunch of bogeys and others. So far, only 2 bogeys.
Hit it in the right-hand rough yesterday. That seems to be a better line.
Perfect angle.
Perfect angle and a better lie.
And a lob wedge.
He'll be able to spin this one no problem.
Longest birdie putt attempt so far through 6 holes, 16 feet, and that was on the challenging par 3 third. Brooks Koepka's sky high. This to get to 15 under par, 9 clear.
Misread. Would you see a player from that distance not come close to the cup, miss it by 3 inches? That's typically a misread.
So Koepka remains 8 in front of 2 players now as Jazz Janawattanond from Thailand has joined Dustin Johnson. What a stunning performance.
Right on the drip line of that tree on the corner. That's way too far right. It's 310 plus to carry on that line.
And Koepka ready to go, as you said. He's just seeing targets and he's hitting at them.
152 to the front, 165 to the hole.
When he airmailed the green. But it's sitting up.
Did it appear that way?
So he's facing his first real test today, as he's got that left for his par. He missed his first green in regulation in 15 holes.
Maybe just a touch left in this putt.
And about 6 inches down. Man, just doesn't lay down. Better watch out for that huge oak tree on the corner. Flown it no problem, but very often happens in stroke play. Match play, you can't really do it, but
All the grain of the grass going towards the hole.
See, hold it. Oh, just broke left, right.
Nice little drop shot there.
the man right now.
He's more machine than man, isn't he, Brooks Koepka?
He's everything in one right now. Where Brooks, maybe get it past DJ.
Well, he hit it up the right-hand side yesterday.
He's been there 3 days in a row, actually.
He has a chance here to just extend his lead and go out in 3 under par. He's human. Just when we started giving him shots, he makes a bogey out of nowhere. So
Good tee shots. Kind of misstepping. Koepka hit it in the right bunker yesterday. Koepka. Ooh, he's trying to get a lot out of this.
somewhere in that front bunk is not a bad outcome.
It doesn't always translate, so any win's a good win, but I think he was pretty fortunate with this one as well. You know, just a little bump right here.
Stance was a little awkward, was a little bit more on top of that ball maybe than he wanted to be, but okay, well, we're seeing human Brooks Koepka come out just for a second.
You can get through those even par. You have a great chance of posting a good score.
Okay, so it's going to be consecutive bogeys at the turn here for Koepka, and those two shots that he picked up at the second and fifth holes are evaporated. He's back to -12, so the gap's back to 6 shots now. Koepka trying to respond after a couple of small blemishes.
Yeah, a couple of loose drives to the right.
Oh, wow. That's how you respond.
You know, it's just kind of like, you know what? I'm just not going to miss it right again the rest of the day. I think you have to be a little cautious because now you've made back-to-back bogeys. Now you just don't want to be too aggressive with this one.
Brooks Koepka line up this birdie putt.
I don't think it's that hard to judge the pace. You look at the
this
line.
green reading presented by SoFi.
Ooh.
And he was well off the target.
Putts right here are going to be telling signs.
Cannot give the hole away here.
Caught the right edge. Saves his par. Stays even for the day. 12 under overall.
Let's see Brooks Koepka take a line a little closer to that tree line on the left.
He hit a monster here yesterday.
Over 180 miles of ball speed.
Oh, we'll just go ahead and do it again, too.
Brooks first to go.
This is the big putt. This would be like stealing one here on a over 500-yard par 4, and he knows it.
I don't think there's as much fall to the right as it looks.
He had the line right, just forgot to hit it. So, in the end, a par for Koepka, and his lead is now only 5. Gonna breeze into the face. And there's another one to the right. This is what we were talking about, and that's in a little bit of a thicker area. There's plenty here for Brooks Koepka with this second shot.
I say, if you want to create difficulty on a golf course, create angles, oblique angles. Tillinghast was famous for doing that.
How about this break? I mean, another good lie.
Let's go, Brooksy!
Got to find the fairway, though.
Well, it was a good break.
121 yards the number, but it's more about the lie.
It certainly is, and all about the contact with this lie.
Get the hole!
That was good. That was really good. You could tell by the sound that he caught as much golf ball as he could possibly catch. You ever get that feeling?
Yeah. I'm with you. Bingo.
And he
You
got that
just sensed he
feeling.
was going to make it.
He got that feeling too, right there.
How's that birdie, Billy?
Pretty much the same line.
Yeah.
Koepka, a little bit different angle, but kind of that same paced putt.
From right on 30 feet. A no stress par.
That's all you're looking for. You are looking just to make sure that, okay, hit a green. Don't work too hard on trying to make par. Got the 6-shot lead.
We're going to see Brooks Koepka fire it down that left side and try to barely take it over that corner of rough that you see there just left to his back.
Helping breeze. That ball's not turning. And so now Brooks, left hand rough.
And from 156, and that was a slash.
That was a pretty good slash right there. That was amazingly good. That carried onto the green by a yard, maybe 2 yards. Just a perfectly played shot. That's about the 4th putt today that Brooks Koepka has hit right on line and has come up about 2 or 3 inches short. You'll see this right to left wind maybe slightly in, but just a little. Again, right in that little step cut, no harm.
Yeah, 171, wonderful angle, and his high fade fits this perfectly.
Just go for the center of the green. Well, it barely covers the bunker. And from 50 feet. Ooh, that's going to come up. 6-foot putt. Anywhere between 6 and 7 feet, 5 feet. And that had to be a misread.
Okay, just maintaining some of the drama here. Not put it totally out of reach yet. This time of the day, it's north of 6 o'clock. These players have been out here on this golf course for, it's approaching 4 hours today, playing in twosomes. We're playing a little quicker, but.
Well, he 3-putted the 17th hole yesterday for bogey. He 3-putts the 16th hole today for bogey. His second bogey on this with what was going on first 36 holes alongside Tiger.
And this is a more appropriate line here.
Just a beautiful golf shot. Well, this green reading is presented by SoFi. You can see the softer line on the left, the white line. You're just going to gently nudge it down there. And looks like Koepka has split the difference. Ooh, that comes up. Stay at minus 12. No problem.
Yeah, it's just over 300 yards to get past those bunkers. Picks up that tee confidently, and that is perfection.
Now, Koepka, just such a quick decision maker. I mean, ready to go immediately.
Great lesson for everybody at home. Get up there, just be decisive and hit it.
Flag. Now, Koepka, this to get to minus 13. Short. couple of birdies right out of the box. All in all, 1 under on the front, 1 over on the back, par 70. Kind of what you're looking for.
Brooks Koepka is a special golfer, and he's got a special Sunday in front of him here, in front of the New York faithful on Long Island.